Hey y'all, you may be asking yourself, Sean, why are you sitting in your house with your helmet on? Well, because last week I asked a question and I got a fantastic response. And some of that response was, we need to mix things up, we need to do something a little different. So I figured, why not do a motovlog like a northern motovlogger? This is Sean. This is UCM Pig's Motovlogs, or not a motovlog. Let's get into this vlog. Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I've already said this is Sean, so kind of doing things a little different. I usually say welcome back to the channel. This is Sean, this is UCM Pig's Motovlogs, blah 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 blah. So I'm a little different this time. So I'm up here in my finished room over the garage. We call it a frog here on the East Coast. And I've set it up into my studio. So I've got, some footage playing on the TV behind me. Got my helmet back here. And I'm ready to talk to you about some motorcycle content. So, poked a little fun there in the beginning, talking about northern motovloggers. Pipe down there, Francis.
Lighten up, Francis.
I understand that some people cannot get out and ride because of the weather, and I totally get that. I do not want anybody getting hurt just for the sake of making content for YouTube. But I wanted to make a video this week and talk a little bit more about last week's video. But before we get started, I want to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always on my channel, if you don't feel like typing words, just leave me an emoji. Let me know you were here. I'd greatly appreciate that. So last week, we did a video about is motovlogging dead? This is not an original idea. This has been done before. There's a lot of stuff that's been done before. The cool thing about YouTube is none of us own this content. People talk about stuff all the time. And honestly, there are some people that may not know it's being talked about. Maybe they didn't watch that channel. It happens, y'all. But anyway, I was aware of it. This was a topic. I even mentioned it in last week's video. I'd heard the chatter on YouTube, people discussing, is YouTube dead? I understand this happens every year around this time when people start bringing it inside and doing other things. I get that. So I got some great response on this video. Again, not getting wrapped up in analytics, the video's done real well, at least in my opinion. I'm not a big channel. 300 something subs, and I think I'm like at 120 something views on that videos. Got a lot of comments, a lot of good comments, a lot of good feedback. And the thing that was really impressive was I got a lot of comments from people I didn't even know watch my channel, which I think that's awesome. That made me feel really good, and that's what we all want. When we do something, when we create something, we like to know people watch it. Whether they like it or not, we had their attention for a little while, and that's a good feeling. So some of these comments that I got were fantastic. Some people made some very good points on their thoughts on motovlogging in general, motorcycle content creation, and where it's at. I agree with a lot of these comments. If you notice, when I did my video, I asked the question, is motovlogging dead? I talked about some things that I thought might contribute to that, but I never told you if I thought it was dead. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think it is. Motovlogging, I don't think is going to go anywhere. A lot of people made comments basically saying, yeah, it's getting stagnant. It's getting old. It's the same thing. People need to think outside the box. People need to get creative. I could not agree with that more. There are a lot of channels out there that have taken it to the next level. They mix comedy, they mix satire, they will mix things up with rides, different locations, and that's, I think, what they're talking about. At least that's what I think they're talking about. But anyway, you got to think about what is motovlogging. I mean, it is what it is. It's motovlogging. You are getting on a motorcycle, you're putting a camera on you somewhere, your helmet, your handlebar, somewhere, and you're talking about a topic. That's motovlogging. It's pretty simple. it is a challenge to get creative with that. It is a challenge to mix that up. Not saying it can't be done. I'm saying it's a challenge, and that's our job as content creators to figure that out. So that's why I'm doing a talking head this week. It's my simple attempt, my first run at doing something different on my channel. I've done talking heads before, but I wanted to do a vlog style talking head and talk about something that I would typically talk about while riding Noelle May. So going back to these comments, a lot of people, like I said, that I did not expect watch my channel, left me a comment, and I greatly appreciate it. And I'm going to be sure and reciprocate that back to you. If you were somebody that I've never watched any of your content, I'm going to go watch it. I'm going to leave you a comment because that's what it's about. You took the time out of your life to create something to either educate or entertain me. The least I can do is take a couple seconds and leave you a comment. Let you know I appreciate what you did. I think it's worthwhile. So it's about supporting other content creators. That's what I love about this community. Another thing that some people spoke about was, again, talking about this topic, it's been overdone. That's either here nor there. I kind of mentioned that, nothing is off the table. Because one motovlogger or one content creator creates something does not mean that someone else cannot talk about it. We don't own the rights to it. You had an idea, you want to talk about a subject, you give your opinion, somebody else might have a different opinion of that, and maybe they want to create some content about it. In my opinion, I think that's healthy. That is creating a dialogue. That is getting people talking and communicating about something. For example, if that was a problem, see this video over my shoulder? That's me on my trip to Sturgis back in 2018. If you scroll all the way down to the very beginning of my channel, one of the first videos I posted, I did not create this video when I was a motovlogger. I created this video when I was just a dude that rode motorcycles. Still am a dude that just rides motorcycles, but YouTube was not even a thing I thought about. I mean, I used it as a tool, like I mentioned last week. Didn't really think of it as an entertainment platform. My wife got me this little camera. This was a trip that I'd been planning for many years. I finally got to make it happen, and she got me this cool little action camera, just a little no-name camera, so I could clip it on my handlebars and just record as I rode, really for me, maybe to share with family and stuff like that. Got a lot of footage. So when I first started this, I kind of pieced together this little video. Well, I caught a little video. At the time, I didn't understand. There was something I didn't understand. This is a little over 20 minutes. Not a lot of people want to watch a 20-30 minute from a dude that's only got like 6 subscribers. So it's there. Feel free to go look at it. But the point I'm trying to make, this topic, it's been overdone. Go put Sturgis in the search bar. Yeah, a lot of videos. I've got one of them too. Probably going to do another one here in a couple years as well. So it's not a bad thing. We all see things through a different set of eyes. Everybody has a different take on it, their favorite rides, the different angles, their different camera. Everybody's at a different level when it comes to content creating. There are some channels out there that make some phenomenal content. Not going to name drop, but there's a guy that has a video out there. Y'all probably know who I'm talking about. Actually, I will name drop it. Sturgis Doesn't Care. I mean, Full Throttle Hog made that. Now, I'm not trying to be a fanboy. I've met Ryan, cool guy. That is a phenomenal video. Not everybody can do that. But then again, you have other channels, smaller channels, that make great content. Maybe they're vlogging about something, and I enjoy watching it. It's what I do in the wintertime. I watch Sturgis content. So, that's this week's video. I just kind of wanted to poke fun a little bit of my fellow motovloggers up north. Again, it's all done in fun. I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are staying warm. I'm looking forward to your content this winter. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got to say. I hope you guys are looking forward to what I got going on. Hopefully I can bring a little ray of sunshine on some of my ride videos because, again, I am fortunate that I can ride pretty much 365. It gets cold here. We get the occasional snow, but there's really only about 2 weeks, not consecutive, out of the year that I can't ride. So I'm going to continue to try to bring some sort of motovlogging on the bike or ride video for people to consume on YouTube. I hope you guys enjoy it. So that's it for this week. Just a quick video on just something that popped in my head, just kind of to roll on what was going on next week. Again, I appreciate everyone that took the time to watch the video, especially those of you that took the time to leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about this video. Let me know what you think about doing talking heads. Is it something I should do more often? Or be honest with me, Sean, leave that alone. So, until we talk again, you guys be careful. You guys be safe. Always keep your shiny side up.